And we're joined by this wonderful lady whom I'm going to ask a few questions about her experience. So what is your name?
Irina.
Can you tell a bit more about yourself? How old are you? What are you doing for a living?
Yeah. I'm Irina from Kiev. I'm 35 years old. I work as manager in a big company and also assistant and translator.
Beautiful, guys. What can be better than a beautiful girl who speaks fluent English?
My English, I don't think it's very good like English or American people, but I think it's good for me, for myself.
Oh, it's wonderful. Guys, I'm sure you would enjoy a conversation with Irina. So when did you join the company? How long did you register in the agency?
I think it's like 3-4 months, but I was out for work and travel a little bit. So that's when I came back. I just came yesterday, first time to this party. I think, but it was nice. My friend recommended me this agency.
Well, it's wonderful. So it was your first social. So can you tell a bit more about your experience? Were you afraid of going to a large party because, pandemic is just ending? So how did you feel about it?
No, I am not scared person, and also we was a little bit distance. The organization was very good, so no, I didn't scare about it.
Yeah, I guess we were checking temperature when people were coming in. When you enter, you do have to wear a mask. We still have to comply with COVID protocols here to make sure everybody's safe, and everybody's safety is our priority, of course. Or once you sit down at the table, you can take off your mask because there is the food and drink, and you can enjoy conversation with those wonderful ladies. So did you meet anyone interesting at those socials?
Yesterday not, but I think in future I will have a lot of guy who will come to me, and I will go with pleasure to see who will be for me nice and I for him. So.
Speaking of which, what type of a person are you looking for? Can you describe your ideal man?
I look smart gentleman with sense of humor and with who I will travel, enjoy my life, with good heart. I think funny.
That's what describes pretty much 100% of you guys that's watching this video right now.
It's fine, yeah.
So guys, you need to come to Ukraine and meet lovely Irina and so many other beautiful ladies. By the way, at the social, did we have a lot of people there? A lot of guys, women? Can you just tell a bit more about the social and how you saw it through your eyes?
I think we need to little bit more men to come because we have in Ukraine a lot of beautiful women. So we need more men for them. And for me too.
Yes, guys, we gotta find a wonderful life partner for Irina. So we're gonna have quite a few socials coming up this year. There is September socials, there is November socials, and of course there is always 2022. So you guys, you gotta come travel to Kiev or Kharkov or Odessa or any other wonderful Ukrainian cities to meet those lovely ladies.
Yeah, true. We have everywhere in Ukraine, beautiful lady.
Yeah, when you're just walking down the street, you just will be turning your head constantly when you see those lovely ladies. I was talking to guys in the end of social, asking for their impression, what they thought about Ukrainian girls, and they all said that exceeded their expectations. Of course, they all knew that Slavic women are incredibly beautiful, but the way those ladies looked at the social, the ways they carried themselves, they're very classy, very elegant, very sophisticated, educated. It's always nice to have a pleasant conversation with them. So, guys, again, come over to Ukraine and meet beautiful Ukrainian ladies. Would you add anything else in the end of this video? Maybe you'd want us, maybe future husband is watching us right now, would you like to add something to him?
Yes, come please to Ukraine. We will join here. We'll show you our beautiful city, beautiful country. If you want, like anything, we will show you in the best way.
So guys, we're waiting for you here in Kiev, Ukraine. Looking forward to seeing you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Foreign Affairs Monday Night's Webcast, where we're going to answer your questions about international dating. I'm Joe. I'm back. I'm with the lovely Dina.
Good evening, guys. How are you tonight? Yes, today, as always, we're going to answer all your questions. Do we have a poll question tonight? I guess we're going to talk about Russian Christmas. So we did celebrate Christmas already and New Year. How was the New Year, guys? How was that party? Where did you go? But
I had a good time.
And on me too. And on January 7th, Russians and Ukrainians, of course, going to celebrate Christmas. It's Orthodox Christmas. So if you guys had a chance to send gifts on New Year, so one more chance, it's going to be on Christmas. You can still do it, or a letter.
But doesn't you celebrate Christmas, but you swap presents on New Year's, right?
Yeah, so a New Year for us, a main holiday and a kind of mix of all holidays, even a little bit of Halloween. Kids getting candy in their presents, and actually kids dressing up like snowflakes, like animals from the forest, That's their chance to celebrate and dress up. So, and yes, we're exchanging gifts on New Year Eve or New Year Day. Yes, and on the 7th, we just, most of the people just go to church, or we just gathering together again with family. And yeah, they're just simple. It's not such a big holiday like New Year.
Do you still celebrate Orthodox Christmas on the 7th? You do?
Of course.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. Well, before we get into your questions, guys, we do have a couple of things to go over. There's some tours coming up I'm sure you know about. We have the Kyiv tour in January. That is completely sold out. It's all sold out.
It looks like it's going to happen. So congratulations, whoever made it on that tour. So.
Right. Also, there's the Mexican tour. Actually, that's in February. That is completely sold out as well. There is a Medellin Colombian tour that I think a couple of spots, but guys, these tours are filling up really fast. The tour that I'm doing in March, April, which is Kyiv, Kharkov, Dnipro, and Zaporozhye, that's filling up pretty fast too. You know that?
Yes, guys. So if you wanna go on a tour with Joe,
why wouldn't they?
Very good. His favorite cities, his favorite tours. So yes, hurry up and just make your reservation. So yes, but you need to hurry. Or July tour that's our probably most popular tour in July, because it's like a summertime, everybody want to go on that one. So if you plan to go in July, please hurry up and make a reservation.
Right.
So just call us. Brianna will be happy to talk to you about that tour.
Basically, point is, guys, if you're thinking about or contemplating even going, call. Make a reservation, because these things are just filling up way fast. I'm really impressed with how many people we have.
Yes, because we didn't have a tour. Last time when we had your tour was?
Yeah, we had July. Did November's go off?
No,
it didn't.
They canceled November, so finally January looks like it's going to happen. So next is April and then July, so it will come really quick.
Yeah, don't wait.
Yeah, so Ukraine is open. If you don't want to go on a tour, you can always go join our Evo Club, or you can do individual introductions. So test you have to do no later than 24 hours prior arriving. So it's kind of tricky, but Anna said you can even order the test on Amazon and just do that way. If you have any questions about that, please email Anna, travel@lovememail.com, so she can explain how to get the test done, because she's traveling. She just went to Kiev not long ago, so in November. So she can explain you all the situation. But China is still closed, Philippines too, so Colombia Open, Costa Rica, and Peru, they open. So, but you have to be
in Thailand.
Yes, Thailand is open. Yeah, I saw even in Instagram a lot of kind of people who I know Russians. They all go to Thailand because it's only a destination where they can get, because they have a big a big break from work. So it's 10 days holidays. So, and of course everybody go to a warm country, and Thailand is perfect.
Yeah. All right. Should we answer a few questions?
Yes, let's do questions.
All right. First one up.
From Courtney, hello and Happy New Year. My biggest question is, how do I know these women are real and are not a bot or someone just replying back? I only ask due to the fact that some of the replies don't seem to match what I was asking, or they are the same as other replies I have gotten. Thanks. Well, Courtney, we have a quality control team. We have a person who is constantly calling the girls and asking them if they're talking to a certain person. We have actually guys asking the same question if the girl is real, and we have a make a video and send it to the guy of her saying that yes, she's talking to the guy and my name is such and such. So all that. How else we can prove? So another thing, when girls join our company, we ask her to give us her ID.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying our best. Of course, somebody can get advantage on us, but we have a quality control team. We try not that happen, but we cannot control everybody. You have any doubt that girl is not writing to you or anything. So another thing, not all the girls they speak English, and actually translator can call them on the phone and read your letter, and they say, okay, can you write it to the guy back such and such, and translator might just write in his words or her words, it maybe sounds same like other girls writing. So all this stuff together might, you might think it's not her, but if you have any ideas, please email our customer service, afa@loveme.com, and they will investigate. So agencies, of course, they will give big funds if we will investigate and we will find out they writing it for somebody, using some girl ID and just writing it. So they're not doing it. Believe me, it's a big fund for them, and we will actually like a break contract with them. So they're not allowed. Of course, they're not allowed to do that, and we're trying our best to control them. So
okay.
What?
No, that's true. Yeah. Okay, Steve, I'm curious on how the women adapt to the northern or upper Midwest winters. Are they open to the idea of outdoor activities as well as winter months from your experience, or what have you been told or heard? I don't know which women you're referring to, Steve. If you're referring to Ukrainian women, I'm sure they're going to adapt just fine.
Well, what's a Midwest winter? Is it like what, like Siberia winter?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, when I was a little kid, it was winter in Russia was much harder. I mean, it was like a really cold, and it was snow every winter. Now climate changing, it's a little warmer. But this winter is again very cold, a lot of snow in Russia, and I heard it's really cold in Ukraine this winter. So for winter it's cold, but you cannot scare a Russian or Ukrainian this cold. So
no,
absolutely not. It's not an issue.
Okay.
Cox, good evening.
A lot of Happy New Years.
Yeah, thank you guys. Happy New Year to
yeah.
you too. Wish you a really healthy New Year. I think it is the most important thing.
Something spelled in
GR. Hey, Jordan. From
Stalag Down Under.
Irina, good evening, Dina, Joe, AFA staff, and fellow participants.
Oh, here we go.
John, good evening, everyone. And Robert, hello, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you guys, too. Ivan, are we allowed to exchange contact in number once we get to know each other? When, Ivan? Do you mean before you even meet her or after you meet her? So yes, you're allowed to exchange contact information. So fees are $400 if you want to exchange information before you even go there. So for example, you're writing letters and you guys feeling like you have a good connection. Yes, you can ask her. You should ask her first if she would like to do that. If she said yes, so you can send email travel@loveemail.com and Anna will fill out that all paperwork for exchanging contact information. If you're planning to go there to see her and at the meeting she will sign your IMBRA form, or before meeting she'll sign your IMBRA form, and yes, you don't need to pay that fee. So it depends when you're planning to do that. Yes, at the meeting you guys exchange contact information and you guys can go on your own after you meet face to face.
Okay. Yes, that's
hello and Happy New Year. Ernie, Dina, any new information about my Skype money? Thank you. Ernie, I'll call you tomorrow. I think we did refund it, but maybe, something got lost, but I will look at it tomorrow, for sure.
Okay. Matt, what are the current restrictions for traveling to Ukraine? Well, we just went over it a little bit. You do either have to have you fully vaccinated, or you have to have a COVID test, but it has to be less than 24 hours old. I was going to say 24 years. 24 hours old. What they're doing in most of the restaurants is they're doing random checks. They'll walk in and make sure that people either have their vaccine card or their COVID tests. So that's the little bit of a hassle, because of course you're going to have to get tested quite often while you're there if you're not fully vaccinated. If you are fully vaccinated, you don't have to worry about it. But other than that, everything is open, and we are having the January tour there. So that's if there was problems, I don't think we'd be going there.
Yes, so I won't recommend to travel there in January. For one, it's cold. For second, they have those holidays, long holidays. Then they will go back to work, so they'll be busy. I think February, March, and it's still cold there. So April, May is more like a good time to travel there.
All right. JR.
When did Mexico tour start happening? In January. And it's all sold out.
Yes, it'll be the first one.
Or February.
It's February.
Or February, sorry.
Yeah, and it's all sold out.
So we'll see how it will be, and of course we'll have more tours if it's all successful. You guys like it, so I'm pretty sure we'll have more.
Mm-hmm. All right, Robert. How are the socials held? Are they like club atmosphere where you approach anyone and start talking, or are they organized and you are seated by tables and move around to talk to the women? It's actually both of those, believe it or not, because most of the places we do use are nightclubs, obviously. And by the time you guys get there, the women are already starting to register and are seated. So yes, the guys will move around to the tables. Now we do have one city, which is Nikolaev, where we sometimes do speed dating. And what happens there is the girls are seated, the guys will all be placed at a table, and then every 15 minutes they'll change. On the September tour, we didn't have any speed dating, though. Elena cut it out. Yeah. But yeah, so that's how it is. There are some places we use, though, where you walk in and a lot of the women are standing, so it's more like a cocktail atmosphere. So it all depends on what city to city.
Yeah, I think this nightclub atmosphere is, I think girls enjoy it and like it. You don't have to go table to table, but it's still kind of little. I mean, girls sitting at the table too, but most of the girls like walking around.
They are.
And dancing.
You got to remember something, guys. No matter how it's structured, or there's no way you're going to meet all 300-400 women at these socials. It's just impossible. Even 200 to 300, it's just impossible. You got 4 hours, so unless you're like the Flash. All right.
Okay, from Dion.
Yeah.
I'm from Venice, California, in the United States. My question is, for someone like me who can afford to go on every tour, how do you recommend picking a certain city? I'm interested in the Colombia tours, but you have them in 3 different cities, and I have interest in women from all over Colombia. Well, our most popular destination is Cartagena, and actually we have, a lot of guys going there, and we have, I think we have 2 socials there. So my recommendation to go there first in Cartagena. It's a beautiful city for one. I think it's the capital of the country. And we have a lovely manager there, Maria, and she will take a good care of you. So I think I certainly recommend you to go to Cartagena first.
Yeah, Maria does a great job. She'll take care of you. And just here's something too. Let's say you are in Cartagena, but there is this one woman you have to meet, and she's in Medellin. You know, if you want to pay for her to come to Cartagena, you can do that. You know,
they're all not far from each other.
No.
So yes, it's really, if she will introduce that, you can really totally meet with her in Cartagena still. Yes, and it's a beautiful city. It's a lot of tourists there and a lot of places to visit.
I liked Cartagena.
Yeah, Joe went to Cartagena.
Yeah,
so
it was great.
And all our guys, it's the most popular destination for Colombia. Yes.
Yeah, great beaches. Okay, Mark, Joe, Dina, the winters in the Midwest are similar to the winters in New England, very cold and snowy. Yeah, I was just in New England.
And so is Russia and Ukraine, very cold and snowy. It's not a big deal for Russian and Ukrainians to go somewhere in cold and snowy. That's why I live here in Arizona, and I never experienced that anymore.
I was just at a wedding in New Hampshire back on the 18th of December, and it started snowing. I just hate it. It reminded me why I don't want to move back.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
Well, I miss it sometimes, but only for holidays like New Year and Christmas. I would like it to be snowy, and but that's it.
Yeah.
Only those 2 days. Spokes, my question, when you invite a lady to the social, is there a distance you should stay within, such as a 30 minutes drive? What do you mean? For her, if she's willing to go to social, you have to pay for her expenses. So
now that's if she's coming from another city.
Yes, but it's just 30 minutes drive. Even in the same city, it could be 30 minutes. She could live like really out of downtown, so it could be 30 minutes for her too. So
right,
it
but she
depends.
doesn't. But he doesn't have to pay if she's in the same city.
No, yeah, you don't have to pay, and doesn't matter how many minutes. If she's in Kiev, for example, it's Kiev, and she's in Kiev, it doesn't matter how many minutes.
Right.
She'll decide if she want to go to social, But if she's from different city, you have to pay for her expenses. So.
Yeah, and it's not that much. I've done it.
Yeah, believe me, girls going to work because they have to take a bus, and it's an hour or under an hour and a half for them. So it's 30 minutes is not a big deal, or an hour even. If she's willing to go to social, believe me, she will, drive an hour.
Now, one thing, guys, okay, if you are thinking about doing something like that, you've got to remember that. Okay, you're gonna, especially if you're gonna bring her to the social and she's from another city, all right, you have to remember this. If she's in that social and you're not gonna stay with her all 4 hours, okay, you're gonna still mingle around, other guys can go up to her. So if she means that much to you, I would suggest that you don't bring someone from another city to bring her to the social. Bring her as a one-on-one date. You know, maybe the day after the social or something like that. If you've been writing to this girl and you need to meet her, hey, we'll help you out making the arrangements, but you just have to remember that, because you know, a lot of guys forget that, hey, there's other women that they're gonna meet.
Yes,
and
guys, usually to the social you invite girls from your hot list who you
Right.
never met, who you never wrote like a one letter or a couple. But if you have a good connection, I don't want to say relationship because it's not a relationship in the letters. Good connection in your letters and you really like her, yes, you should invite her for individual introduction, because you will have another list for the girls who you want to meet after social. It's about like 10 girls, and we will do our best to schedule meetings with you after social during you staying in Kiev, you know, time staying in Kiev. Or you can come back to Kiev and stay extra couple days after tour is over.
Yeah, because after the social, you're more than likely going to go out with somebody you met at the social. So,
Yeah.
So I don't like the idea of bringing sand to the beach.
I know, but you know, some guys might, you know, comfortable with that. But yeah, we won't recommend you to just bring your, you know, girl who you're interested to the social, because what if you guys, or maybe you like her, she doesn't like you, and she go to other guys, so you might feel uncomfortable, you know, or
and you can't go
don't
up,
like her,
and you can't go up to that guy and say, hey, I just spent $100 getting her there, so I want the $100.
or you don't like her in person, and you will feel uncomfortable because she will watch you while you're doing, you know, while you go to other guys. Well, it's kind of uncomfortable.
That's right, and I've seen that happen.
Oh, really?
I've seen it happen. Yep. And it's, and I had to tell the guy, hey, you brought her here, you walked away, you went around to see other girls, and other guys can talk to her. You can't put a sign over and say, you know, do not touch.
Well,
all right, moving on. Rich, I'm 59. I wanted to know, what kind of audience do you get to the socials in Ukraine for women age 45 to 55 audience? I'm assuming you're talking women between 45 and 55.
Yeah, if you have women between 45 to 55.
We do, and all you got to do is look at the website. There are women that are in their 50s easily that are on the website that are very attractive.
You guys, you just don't forget, girls taking good care of themselves, and they're eating right, and they go to gym, and they have a good genetics. So if you think on the video you cannot see those girls, they're there. You just cannot even say how old is she. You might think she's 30, and she really like 45 and all.
I know.
So yes, we have those girls.
Yeah, that's so
Because
true.
we invited girls from your wish list, and I'm sure you guys, some of you have those girls on your wish list. I hope so, right? Not only 20, 25. What is the age range? 25,
Well, look
35?
look at Olga, the one I'm with in the video.
Yeah.
That, you know,
She's 40.
she's 52.
Oh my God! Always saying, "Oh my
Yeah,
God,
she's
40.
52
She
years
looks
old.
like 35, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that video with Joe and the girl. So blonde, long hair. Yeah, you can never say.
Exactly. All right.
Chuck, looking for things to do in Kiev during upcoming social. Is there an outdoor ice skating rink in Kiev? I watched the recent New York Eve speech by President Zelensky. Oh, New Year Eve speech by President Zelensky. Do they allow public tours of the Mariinsky Palace in Kiev? Do you recommend the Kiev Planetarium for visit? Thank you. I mean, I don't know about Kyiv Planetarium, but St. Petersburg Planetarium was my favorite place to visit when I was a child. And they actually did some reconstruction, and they said it's amazing. I'm sure Kyiv Planetarium is the best.
And the palace is that palace is
Mariinsky Palace. It's a ballet or opera.
It's that one that he spent millions and millions of
like
Ukrainian
more like
dollars.
Museum. I'm not sure. Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
You
yeah.
should- yeah,
You can take a tour through
Oh,
it.
you can?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, of course they have outdoor skating rings. That's a thing to do. It's cold, so it's good idea. You giving good ideas.
I know.
I mean, skating ring and look at Mariinsky Palace and planetarium. You good?
And once you get to Kyiv, you can ask the girls in the office there. They'll give you a bunch of suggestions of where to go.
But so far, it's a great idea. I think.
Oh, yeah, those are good
You have
ideas.
to ask the girl what she wanna do, but
I
you
wouldn't
can
go
give
ice skating.
those ideas.
I can't ice
Why?
skate. I can't ice skate.
That's probably good ice skate.
Yeah, I can roller skate. I can't.
I can tell you all girls ice skating there because there was nothing else to do in the childhood.
Do you
so-
ice skate?
Yes, of
Do you?
course.
My legs, I
All
can't.
Russian
My
Ukrainians.
feet go like this. They go.
You just need a practice. Do you go like skate, just regular skate, roller skate?
I can roll it. Yeah, I can
That's
roll
the
a blade.
thing. I think it's easier ice skating than
I don't know.
roller skating.
I don't know. Okay. Chahak. Robert, they assign you an interpreter for this social. Yes, that's true. You tell her which ladies you are most interested in, and she takes you to the tables and translates for you. Yeah, at every single social you are assigned a translator. And yes, you should. Chahak is completely right. You should be talking to her. You should, she should have been already done socials in the past. She might know someone that, that's in your type, I guess you could say. So please, use your interpreter like that for sure.
Joe, can I bring my own alcohol? I have a nice bottle of vodka that I wouldn't mind sharing. Afterwards, after party.
Afterwards, please.
At least it's a bottle of wine.
They do have alcohol at just about all these socials, except for the one we used in Kiev. They didn't have a bar, but if you snuck in a bottle of alcohol,
So was it like,
if I don't see you doing it, but it would be funny.
yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about them. They have champagne at every single social for sure.
When I reckon the Mexico tours will blow the lights out.
No, they're hoping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will be
I know.
big success, and we will have more, of course.
I know John's really looking forward to that Mexican tour. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the video of it.
Dina, when you met your husband through AFA, has your traditional value changed or still stays the same living in the USA as in gender equality and things like that compared to USA, to Ukraine or
Wow,
Russia?
that's a good question. Gender equality. I like that
I
question.
think my traditional value changed. I mean, I think it's still same. What do you mean gender equality? I don't get that. Explain.
Do you feel you're treated fairly here in the U.S. as opposed to being treated the same way in in Russia?
Yeah. Yes. So it was a really hard time in Russia.
As a woman or just period?
Period.
Okay.
Yes. Period. Not as I didn't feel like I had as a woman I treated bad there. No, it just was hard time in general for everybody, guys or girls. Now it's much better. Yes, but I treated so well here, and I wasn't treated bad there. But I feel like it's people more friendlier here, like everywhere in the store. Like everybody's smiling, saying "How are you today?" So it's yes, I think it's much
it's funny you should say that though.
Change.
It's funny you should say it because I was talking with this one Ukrainian girl, and she asked me about that. She said, "Hey," she goes, "I see and I hear a lot that in America, somebody will just say, "Hey, how you doing?" and they don't even know you.
Yeah.
You know, she goes, I think that's going to take some time for me to get used to. Was that true for you too? Did it take a little bit of getting used to?
You always appreciate it for better things. So,
Okay.
and it's better. So, you know, and yes, and like if you go to New York, I don't think everybody's smiling when you walk on the streets, and nobody's smiling at you or saying how are you. I think it's more for smaller cities, like if you go here in Arizona when there's nobody on the streets and finally you approach somebody, they're so happy to see you. I mean, it's so hot here, nobody like on the streets, but yes, so and I'm from St. Petersburg, so it's a huge city, and of course nobody's smiling on the streets, just when it's cold, you're trying to get on subway, hurry up, go in because it's warmer there. So, and everybody's so tired, and life is like so busy and hard. So nobody's smiling, and oh my God, nobody asking how are you because you're not good.
No, that was a good question though, Ben. Real good question.
Yes.
All right, John. Do the age in the profiles increase after the birthday? I saw a profile whose age shows 35, but on another site, her age is 36. Yes, they do increase, but the kids' ages don't increase.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
So, you know, just keep that in mind. But yes, as they have their birthdays, they do increase. I don't know I can't speak for the other website, so I don't know, but they do. Okay.
Robert, is there any word on having seminars in 2022 yet? No, Robert,
Not yet.
Unfortunately, we would love to guys meet you in person and have those wonderful seminars with great food and great places. But unfortunately, we want to keep you safe, you know, and not yet. We're probably going to wait till summer, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, trust me, we all want the seminars here.
Yeah, we miss you guys.
Yeah.
We miss those seminars to see you in person. We cannot wait, but you know, better stay safe. I'm sorry.
All right, Brian, Happy New Year, Joe and Dina. Do you think there will be footage of the Mexican tour down? You better believe that there's going to be footage.
Oh, you bet.
Yes, yeah, and we can't wait to see it, like I just said.
Maybe they'll go live even. I doubt, but they will make a video and
pretty much on the same timeline. Why couldn't I? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Cannot wait. Oh my gosh, I would like to see it. EC, great webcast and great news about the Kiev tour. I read the Visit Ukraine website today. It said the COVID test can be taken within 72 hours of arrival, not within 24 hours. Who is right? I find I like the Ukrainian ladies that list their occupation as model, and many are more than 20 years younger than me on my hot list. I say fortune favors the brave. Am I being too brave? Once again, we won't recommend to go more than 20-year age difference, but fortune favors the brave. And based on our experience, we have more success with couples who not allowed more than 20-year age difference, but you know.
But it also depends on what 20 years we're talking here, EC. I mean, are you talking about between 60 and, you know, if you're 60 and the girl's in her late 30s, okay, you know, that's fine.
Yeah.
But also, as far as the 72-hour thing, I think the 24-hour, if I'm not mistaken, is coming back to the U.S.
Yes,
I think you have to have one within.
Everything is changing.
Yeah.
Like,
it changed so
guys,
fast.
please visit. Go to Visit Ukraine website today. Visit Ukraine today and check, of course, 72 hours. It's probably, yes, you're right. It's when you're coming back 24 hours prior arriving to US.
Yeah.
So, but check please before you go. Please check again. And before tour, Anna will have because Anna going to lead the tour to in January. and she will have a video conference with you guys, and she will tell you exactly.
Is Dana doing that one too?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, and she will tell you exact rules before you guys leaving. But if you go on individual introduction or Ever Club, you can also email Anna travel@lovemail.com and ask her what's going on, or visit Ukraine today.
Cool. Okay. Joe, Dina, what happens if you have two women at the social that want to talk to you at the same time? How do you handle it? It's very easy.
You just happen to Joe every time.
It doesn't. No,
How you
it doesn't.
handle it?
I mean, if you have two ladies that come up to you at the same time and they don't know each other, you got to make a decision. You can't just say, well, wait a minute, flip a coin. Just take the lead. Just say, excuse me, just, I'll talk to you in a moment to one of them and just pull the other one aside. But you've got to make a decision. You can't just sit there and not make a decision.
Well,
no matter what decision you make in that, it's going to be the wrong one anyway.
You need as many girls as you can.
Yes.
You need to date them after social. So, of course, you meet one first. Choose one first and
right.
Talk to her. If you like her, then talk to her a little bit. And so they have even sign language with translators, like touch your ear and mean like, let's go to next one, or what is that?
Yeah. I tell guys all, because a lot of guys, especially first timers, they feel trapped sometime, and just have something with your translator. Just tell her, hey, if I feel I'm in trouble here, I don't know how to get out of it, or I want to move on to the next table, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to either, scratch the bottom of my earlobe, or rub my nose.
So our translators are so experienced, and they might tell you what to do and how to move from one girl to another. Of course, you don't want to be stuck with one girl all evening.
No.
Even if you like her, guys, please move to another one, because you need to meet as many girls as you can. Don't forget, write their numbers, IDs, names, phone numbers, or even make a picture with her. That next day you will remember who is who, because it's 400 girls. You will meet about 100 yourself, probably. I mean, that depends how fast you are. But
you're not going to meet
10.
You're not going to meet 100.
I know. Just saying. Not 10. Is it 10?
No, I think 4 hours you should be able to. 20, about 25.
Oh, see, guys, 25. You won't remember anything. So make a pictures, write numbers, write IDs, wherever you can. Yeah, but you need to meet at least 5 girls.
Yeah. You might meet more. I mean, especially when I say meet, I mean actually get their phone numbers and talk to them, not sit at a table with 5 people for, a few minutes, then move on to another table with 5 people. Because, I mean, there's 10 ladies in less than 15 minutes.
And when you go to meet with a girl on individual introduction, also same idea. You need to at least have a list of 5 girls, because just in case if you guys don't have any chemistry, you don't like each other, or didn't work out. It happens all the time, and you went such a long way, spend a lot of money. At least you will have other girls to meet, and who knows, you might fall in love from the lady from your list. So at least 5 girls to meet. No, if you cannot do 5, at least 3 girls, and you can have somebody else to meet if it didn't work. If it's worked out with first girl, fine, good, perfect. We can just cancel your other dates, but you need to have some extra girls to meet.
Okay, next one.
Michael, I have seen their age change. However, I have seen their listed children's age not change. Yes, it's what we talked about.
Yeah. All right. Mark, we just did this one.
Okay. Mark, Joe, how is the lady you were seeing in Ukraine? How is those ladies?
She's doing well. She sent me a New Year's greeting.
Oh.
She did it in English.
Really?
Yeah, I was really impressed. Yeah, she did it in English. She did a really good job. So she's doing good. John, I used to roller skate too, Joe. Thank you, John. School champion. All right.
Amazing.
Yeah, you go to the roller skating ring, on Fridays, Saturday nights. That's where you hung out and, met girls.
Awesome.
Well, at least in my town, that's where we went.
It's fun there, yeah.
Yeah, sure is.
My kids love it.
Mark, hey, Joe, you should use rollerblades to chase criminals. You want me to kill myself?
But Joe almost done. He has like 10 days left.
No, not 10 days. I have
Guys,
30 work days, guys.
Are you all ready for the big celebration?
Yes.
Joe keep a secret now. He won't tell me where is that.
No, because she's going to spread it all
Why
over
not?
YouTube.
Big party. Jason, hi Joe and Dina. Let's see. When will the Peru office be on the next Latin webcast? I have a few questions that I would like to ask regarding the Lima tour. Thanks, Jason. I think it's Latinas like every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday.
Who going to be this Wednesday, Rona or Maria? Maria? So Maria going to be this Wednesday, and just ask her about this question. So wherever you have for a Peru office, so she might ask them or email you. So yes, just log in this Wednesday for Maria show. Because I think she has all answers about Latinas. So.
Cool. Michael, what happens if you test positive on your return flight coming home? That happened to us in September.
Oh my.
We had a guy who he was fully vaccinated, wore a mask the whole time, and he was tested positive. It happens. It happens. We didn't stress out too much. The next day, we actually brought him down to another place. He tested positive again, and so he only had to stay for like 2 or 3 days before he got a negative test, and he flew back home. Didn't have to stay the 14 days or whatever it is. It only took him 2 or 3 days before he tested negative. All right, so you just got to test negative.
Well, they will let you in, but you probably have to stay on quarantine, right, when you come back home.
They won't let you leave. You got to show them the negative test.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Crazy time. All right, I have many questions. Is it possible to visit AFA office instead of waiting for scheduled seminars? If so, I wouldn't mind flying to Arizona so I could talk to Dina, Anna, or Joe in more details. We are here anytime. Let us know. Shoot us email, john@lovememail.com. Talk to John first. See, because you probably want to talk to John too. So, and
lots of people come and visit in the office.
Yeah, anytime. We have a lot of people here. We always here. Just make sure you let us know when you come in, and we'll make sure we're all here. So we'll be more than happy to see you.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay. Chihak, how difficult of a logistic challenge would it be to get to Dnipro for the April tour? I noticed there are a few options to get there from other European cities. I don't know where you're coming from. If you're actually flying straight to Ukraine and you want to fly to Dnipro, all you got to do is fly from Kiev straight down there. They have direct flights. I fly to Dnipro or Zapo from Kyiv all the time, so it's not a problem whatsoever. Very, very cheap too. I think I paid like $50 for the ticket. Yeah, very cheap.
Mado, hi, between what age range do you recommend for a guy of 44 years? I would recommend 25 and up. You're pretty good for that.
25 and up?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it depends on you too. So what would you like to do? Are you planning more kids, or are you planning any kids? So if So 25 and up. If you're not planning any kids, you need to look for the girl with a kid already. And I think it's going to be like a 30, 35 plus. Or if she doesn't have any kids, it's probably going to be 40 plus. After that age, girls they're not planning any kids. So it depends on what you're planning to do. So, but 25 and up, you'll be fine. I think girls under 25 are just still like not mature enough for my opinion. They still want to party and they're not ready to have a family.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
For my opinion, but it's my opinion. So you can go 24. It doesn't need to be like 25 exactly. You know, it depends on the girl too. But you're good.
Yeah. Okay. Chuck, I have one lady from Skava, and several from Cherkasy. On my hot list, these cities look like suburbs of Kiev on the map. Are these cities close, so they will attend the upcoming social, or coming for a one-on-one? Yeah, those cities definitely. I know Cherkasy, because there was a woman that I wanted to meet from there, and I would have had to pay for her travels.
How far is it?
Not sure.
Well, guys, even if it's an hour drive from Kiev, she still needs to go to Kiev downtown, because our social probably downtown.
It's not an hour though. It's far away.
Even further. I mean, even if she's out of
3
town,
hours.
you need to talk to her and ask her if she's willing to do that. Of course, you have to pay for her traveling, you know, and because she needs to have a probably day from work, you know. It's just that they plan ahead, you know. It depends on her, of course, but I want to recommend you to invite her to social.
No, we spoke about that.
From far away girls need to come and see you, an individual introduction.
Yeah, you know, and I have seen it, Chuck. I've seen guys bring girls from other cities. You know, we arrange it for early in the day, so about the time the girl gets there, it's noontime. You can spend a few hours, and then she can go back home, or you're really hitting it off. You know, you can plan for Plan B and pay for a night in a hotel.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. Oh, Leonard is away from Thailand. Leonard, our manager from Thailand, so here are fresh news. Dina and Joe, since 2015, AFA Thailand has used the concept you refer to as speed dating as part of my personal guarantee as a tour director, that if you invite a lady to an AFA Thailand event and she arrives at the event, you will meet her. It does not always end in wedding bells. In fact, only once in 10 years, Mike from Oregon, has one of our clients actually married the lady that was his #1 choice when he touched down in Bangkok airport. It can happen, and it has. Love you all. Bangkok office. All right, Bangkok office opened 8 minutes ago, Tuesday here. There is a queue at the door.
A queue at the door, yeah.
Queue at the door as usual, Leonard. You guys, we don't want to tell you that it's never happened, that girl who was #1 on your list and you've been writing her and you have a great connection and you come to see her and it's like nothing. No, it's happened all the times, but we just want to, you know, just to keep you safe on that part. And then if happened, great. If not, so you still have somebody else to meet, you know, you prepare for that.
I want to meet Leonard.
Mike from Oregon.
I want to meet Leonard,
you know. Should go to Thailand or have a tour there, and you know.
Yeah. All right, Robert. Is there a 2-drink minimum at the clubs during the social for the men and women, like some nightclubs here in the U.S. require, as it is a casual social drinking atmosphere?
Depends,
is it a casual social drinking atmosphere? No, there is no limit. And
that's a good part, right? There's no limit for the girls, right?
There's no limit for the girls. There's no limit for the guys. But you got to remember something, guys. The girls are watching you, all of you. Okay, someone is watching you at the social, and the one thing they don't want to see is, a guy just knocking one back after another and getting a little out of hand, or just drunk, period. They don't want that.
So is you guys.
They can get that right where they are.
Girl,
right.
Drunk. Just a little bit.
Well, maybe they do.
Just, just for the relaxing atmosphere, drinks there. But
Yeah, there's no harm with going up to the bar, grabbing a drink, because as we
it's
guys,
okay,
we're comfortable with a drink in our hand as we're going
If
around.
you don't drink champagne, you can always order something else at
That's right.
the bar, so it will
Right.
make you
It's not an open bar, though. Remember that. Just the champagne is free. All right.
Brian, this is my first ever tour. Can I just come in and just talk to the ladies? I don't have a woman that I would like to talk to in specific. Is that possible?
Yes.
And it's all about you walk in and you talk to the ladies. You don't need to have a lady already, scheduled for that. So no, you walk in and just
And you don't have-
take your time.
And and that's good. It's better. It's almost better that way because you don't have these expectations.
Yeah.
You're just there. You're casual. You're meeting these ladies, and who knows? You could hit it off really well with somebody.
And you're not stuck with one lady. You might like 10 of them. And you go from one table. I mean, not table. It depends on you. You want to go to the table, or you can just chat with the girls or
Right.
dance.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah. Be yourself. Be yourself, Brian.
Yeah.
Mark, Jodina, would you recommend to arrive a day earlier if the tour starts on a Thursday? Most definitely. I would even say 2 days early. For a couple of reasons. Number one, your body needs to get used to the time change. It takes me a while sometimes.
Take a week probably.
Sometimes it does take me a week, but other times I can adjust within 2 or 3 days. But you need time to adjust to that. Another thing is that you might want to just get used to your surroundings. Check out the restaurants around. Yeah. By all means, I recommend that highly, to go there at least a day before. Smart idea.
Dean, 32, from Colorado. How is the political situation with Russia and Ukraine? It seems like the media propaganda is blowing it out of proportion. Thank you. It's never like our show will never go without that question.
I know.
I can tell you, yes, a lot of media propaganda. Don't know why they're doing it. We have, if you're talking about military action, we always have some military around borders. Nothing going on in Kiev. Nothing going on where you guys going. We absolutely make sure you're safe, and it's a lot of tourists there too. And the government will absolutely make sure you guys safe. If any actions will go, it's all on the borders with Russia and Ukraine. So, but so far so good. We have the same information like you guys, and no more than you. So, but it's absolutely safe. It's always been like that. So, for 10 years already now, I think.
Yeah, I was there in 2014 when it started. Yeah.
Like
a little scary. No internet.
No internet.
We get no internet. We're dead here on our question computer. But guys, yeah, I mean, your guess is as good as ours. We watch the same news that you're watching. Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully nothing. But I'm sure you'll know as when we know. Other than that, it's business as usual. I mean, we're still going over in January. I plan on going over in March.
Yeah,
before the tour.
Only like pandemic can stop us, but
Yes, that's the only thing
but
that's going
so
to stop
far
me.
so good. You guys, you know,
I'll be retired
do
too.
your test. If you prefer the vaccine, that will be good too. So Joe gonna be retired.
I'll be retired. I'll be going
More
over.
fun.
I'll be going over at least 2 or 3 weeks
He
before
might
the
stay
tour
longer.
starts.
So guys, if you're planning, you know, if you plan stay longer, so Joe will be still there. So.
I won't be moving there. Make it sound like I'm going to be moving there.
I don't. Who knows? You might. So. You might change your mind and.
No, it'll be good. That I don't have to rush home. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, but that tour, guys, it's going to be a great tour. I know a lot of you guys are looking at it like, well, I don't recognize those cities, but you know, I'm talking about Dnipro and Zapo, but they are great. They're great cities.
Okay, our internet is back. So, Win Joe, where is your party at?
Ben, I'm not telling
big
you.
secret. So no way he will tell. I won't know him. John, most important, if the marriage breaks apart because of the age difference, you can always go to Philippines and get another one.
Oh, gee. Wow. Yeah. Well, let's not look ahead like that.
Yeah. Even if they allowed big age difference, they still, you know, very careful and choosing the good one, good partner. So you have to be very good guy.
Okay.
There is a girl, Brian, there is a girl from China who really wants to meet me. I know China is closed, probably won't open up until here 10,000 away. Hello, is there any way we can meet?
I don't know.
Only if she, I mean, is it the Chinese even allowed?
Can they come here?
Guys, you have to Google because we have no idea if maybe she has a visa and she can travel here, or maybe she allowed to travel somewhere else. But all Asians cities pretty much closed, or maybe she can go to Thailand. I'm not sure. You have to, you know, talk to her where she can go and where you can meet her.
It's a good question, though.
You need to go. Both of you and her need to be allowed to go countries where she can get or you can get, or she has visa to.
Her restrictions, though, I'm sure are going to be strict about re-entering into China. But yeah, let us know, Brian, if you find that out. Ukraine Dave, Joe, my body never got used to the time change. I came from LA and it's a 10-hour time. Yes, I know. It's because it's completely 180, you know?
Yeah.
When you're sleeping, you should be awake, and when you're awake, you should be sleeping.
I don't know how you guys doing so fast. I mean, just arrive, go to social, and, you know. But social at night time, so you can
the social isn't until Friday anyway.
Yeah, so you can go and take a nap. I mean, the clue is not to go to bed in the daytime. You are right, and you have to wait till night. Then you sleep overnight, and in the morning you'll feel better. But of course, at 3 p.m. you'll feel sleepy, but not to go, you cannot go to bed.
Yeah, and you're so right. Yeah, guys who get there, and that's the first thing you want to do. She's right.
Yeah, you have to wait till nighttime, or you will always sleep. Leonard again, Joe, April, it seems we both read the same textbooks. April 23, 2022, our 10th anniversary tour on the English version of 4th July. Be there or be single. It's a good thing.
So they're having a, you're having
the English version of 4th July.
Okay. So the 10th anniversary, of the 4th of July is on April 23rd?
So, yeah.
What I don't understand that, Leonard. Are you having a tour in April, or you're having the tour in July? Because if you're having it in July, I might be able to go.
We don't know yet. Maybe.
Okay.
We don't know if we're going to have tour there, but we'll see.
Well, if they are.
Yeah, you guys
Leonard,
check our website.
Hey, Leonard, if I go, you're going to make sure you take care of me, okay?
Sounds like he want to take care of us if we go there. John, I went to India, which is 13.5-hour difference, and it took 3 days to get rid of the jet lag. Yeah, I think.
That's pretty good. 13.5 hours. Ouch.
No, when I go to Russia, it takes me like a week.
Does it? 1 week?
Yeah.
It's hard on your body.
Yeah,
Really
well,
is.
if you travel like non-stop back and forth, you're used to that. But if you travel like once in 5 years, it's hard on you, of course. You know, you have to
For sure.
used to that. But I'm telling you, don't go to sleep right away. Wait till nighttime and then go to sleep. Wake up and you'll feel better.
That's right.
I think we all good.
And we all hit that wall too when we're there. You know, it'd be like around 6 o'clock or so,
Oh,
and
that's
they
a good time, right?
hit this wall, and you just want to go to sleep, but you can't.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's about it.
Well,
huh?
guys, just reminding you, on January 7th, Russian Ukrainians will celebrate Orthodox Christmas. If you want to send a gift and you didn't for New Year, you still have a chance, or at least say Merry Christmas to your girl in a letter, you know. Yes, and thank you for watching us tonight.
Yep.
Thank you for your questions. Happy New Year. Wish
Some great
you
questions
Very
tonight.
healthy New Year. And hopefully all our tours will happen, and we're looking forward to seminars in 2022.
Yep. Thanks again, guys. I don't know if I'll be here next week. Probably not.
Anna's still
But
traveling. As you
she's still
see,
traveling.
but thank you,
Okay.
Joel.
You're welcome,
Guys,
Dina.
really happy to see you. Have so many questions to you. But if you guys have any questions to Joe, you can email him. What's your email, Joe?
Yes, guys, if you really want to email me, you want to ask me any questions or talk to me on the phone, email me. You can at JL Greg, Greg, the number 4 at Gmail. JLGreg4 at gmail.com. And I'll get back to you.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and good night.
Good night.
Good morning, guys. Today we're in Kiev and we want to show you this beautiful city today. This is Premier Palace Hotel, and where we usually stay, Premier Rus Hotel. And we will show you around, we will show you the currency exchange, we will show you what are the prices in Kiev, and what a beautiful sunny weather today that will help you with us.
Hello guys! Here is the Independence Square, and there is the heart of Kiev city. There are a lot of things to see. There are a lot of restaurants with Ukrainian national food. And not only, also you can find Italian and Georgian, and possible you will find even something more interesting. There are a lot of shoppings here. Downstairs there is a big shopping mall. You can buy their brands from the whole world. Also, there are hotels where you can live in. Welcome to our Kiev! You can rent apartments, you can live in Hayat or Ukraine or Dnipro or Kherson, and I'm sure you will like all these places. Now we are in a very beautiful restaurant with a great view. You can look at right now. And as you see, everything is available. Restaurants are open, squares are open, and our Kiev staff and people in Ukraine are waiting for you very, very much. Welcome to our Kiev.
One of my most favorite places is this new pedestrian bridge, which was recently opened. It is connecting the Arch of Friendship of all nations together with St. Volodymyr Hill, which is right there. The bridge gives you a wonderful view to the city center on one side and the Dnipro River on the other. Even the weather is welcoming you. let's also walk through the streets of Vozdvizhenka and take a look at this nice but a little bit fake historical building.
Hello guys, my name is Victoria. I'm office manager of AFA Kiev office. I'm happy to greet you finally. We reopened, we start our full functioning work. We attracted many new ladies profiles. We had a service like Skype calls, video calls to help you to be in contact with people and women you like and whom you plan to meet in the future.